We got a lot of new megas showing off for Pokemon Legends ZA.
Finally got the Kalos starters,
Sick.
which Chestnut looks so cool. My favorite of the three. I think he looks so insanely awesome. Delphox also looks extremely cool. Greninja is the worst looking one.
I gotta say, for the most part, a lot of these new megas just they don't look that interesting.
Yeah, so we also got Malamar revealed this week too, and Malamar looks fine. I saw what they're going for with the membrane system, whatever. Looks cool. I immediately thought of Xana from Code Lyoko. Hopefully, I unlocked a core memory there for somebody.
There's very few of the new mega designs that I look at, and I'm like, that looks cool.
Yeah, so the ones we've seen so far, the only ones that I've said that looks sick or that looks cool is Chestnut, Delphox, and Raichu X. Everything else, it's like, Dragonite looks fine. Victory Bell.
Hey, we liked Hawlucha.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Hawlucha's cool. Hawlucha's awesome. Okay, you're right. My bad. Hawlucha is sick. Victory Bell was whatever.
Greninja's just got a giant water shuriken that he floats upside down on for some reason.
Yeah.
I saw him like floating upside down on the shuriken. I was like, you fucking bat now?
He's channeling his inner Naruto, man, using chakra and staying upside down. We also did get the Raichu X and Y, which X looks so much cooler to me.
Well, okay, I got to ask you this. How do you feel about we don't even have Legends announced yet
or released?
We don't have it released yet, and they've already announced a paid DLC, which I can only assume, based on how they showed it off, is you would probably have to buy the DLC to get those Raichu megas.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know if you saw this, John, but apparently the megas for the Kalos starters are also locked behind ranked online battles for ZA.
Didn't see that either.
Yeah, so that's a thing. So you have to have NSO to go through those battles. So to get like the new Raichu megas plus the Kalos megas plus buying the game, the expansion's probably going to be $20-$30. The game is what, 70? So if you're getting on the Switch too, you're looking at like $110 just to like up front be able to try to get everything. It is a little wild because you're gonna have to pay like $30 a month or not $30 a month. I don't know how much NSO is. I think the NSO expansion pack is only a yearly subscription, so $60 for that.
Yeah, it's one of the cheapest subscriptions.
I think it's you only have a yearly payment, so it's like $60. Got to get that. I could be wrong then. I could be wrong on that, but then like probably $30 DLC, $70 game. You're looking for a lot of money up front just to be able to get all the content. Kind of wild.
The fact that like they kind of show off the Raichu megas and then tell you it's paid, like it's part of a paid DLC.
Yeah,
it's like, okay, well, that DLC. Is that DLC coming day one?
See, that wasn't clear.
Yeah,
like that was not
clear either.
I think it might be
because
they said that like you have to beat the game to get it.
It better be a fucking cheap DLC if you're releasing it day one. It's like there's nothing more greedy than releasing a $70 game and a $30 DLC on the same day.
Right. Let's see. Pokemon Mega Dimension. Let me see if I can pull this up. Mega Dimensions DLC on going straight to the Pokemon website. So this does actually release day one. It releases 10/16. So that's a plus. Is that it does come out same day.
As long as it's not $30.
It is $30.
Yeah, it's like it's a fucking dick move.
Yeah, no, it is in fact $30, brother. Yeah, because I saw something on Twitter that apparently you have to beat the game before you get access to this DLC. I think that could be wrong though.
The other thing is it's like, why are you releasing it same day unless your game's short as fuck?
Yeah, that's another thing too. No, that's crazy. Shout out to Tyler in chat too. You're looking for a lot of money. Story of my life. Facts, bro. But yeah, so basically upfront cost of the game, $70, $30, $100, then you need to buy NSO so you can go play online, so you can get the 3 Kalos starter megas, which apparently the 3 Kalos starter mega stones will not all even be available at launch. It will start off with Greninja, that you have to play so much of the ranked online play to get his stone, and then the other 2 are coming later. This is diabolical.
I have I've completely lost interest in the Kalos starter megas.
right? Like that's diabolical. Like if it was in-game stuff, right? I would probably put Chestnut back on my team. I had no intention on adding him to my team because like I thought his mega looked cool as hell, and I'm not picking Chikorita, so it would have worked out for me. But yeah, no, that is diabolical, and I'm just like, what are we even talking about? Like that's crazy to me. Like you and I have NSO. I've got you on my family plan, so like obviously we can have access to that. But the first thing it makes me think of, and it just kind of brings back like some PTSD and some annoyance. It reminds me of classic Xbox 360 Mass Effect 3, where I was forced to play the multiplayer to access the best ending of the game, because the multiplayer and you progressing in the multiplayer increases your war readiness in the main story, because you can get all the assets in the world, all the asset points in the world throughout the game, but by default your war readiness is stuck at 50%, and it only goes up by playing that multiplayer. So it's like, obviously as time goes on and I'm wanting to replay Mass Effect series, and I'm wanting to replay Mass Effect 3 in like 2018, bro, I ain't getting anybody in that damn game to help me out with these dang PvE missions. I gotta solo all this shit just so I can get my war readiness up. That's what it reminds me of, and I just get immediately irritated because like, how far do I have to go in this ranked online play to be able to get these mega stones?
That's the thing. It's like like I would say the average person who plays a Pokemon game never engages with the online battle system.
At least ranked. At the very least, they're not engaging with that, right? They might go do a casual thing.
Well,
maybe.
I would say
But most don't. Yeah.
Most people that play through a Pokemon game, they play through the story of the game, and then maybe try to complete the Pokedex. I think even the number of people that try to complete the Pokedex is drastically small.
Yeah.
And then from there, it's like, and most people, they're gonna be done with the game there. And it's like, and if you're really enjoying the game, you'll do a little bit of shiny hunting.
Mm-hmm.
But to make the decision to go into ranked online, or like to go into the online battle system at all, it's a whole different beast that you're stepping into.
True.
So it's like the average person would step into there, get destroyed 1 or 2 times, and be like, yeah, I'm not touching that again.
Right. The one plus side is that it is like this different, battle mechanics. It's not your standard like super in-depth, EVs, IVs, all that. But it's still annoying.
It's still like
you're gonna get someone who's gonna have a high skill level.
Yeah, it's like still not something I'm gonna want to engage in.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. So yeah, if all of that seems to be accurate, like all the reports are, this is not ideal at all, because this is everything that's come out of it. This is the big conversation point right now, is that these are behind. I guess it is legit, because there was the press report that like the Greninja will be the first available, the other 2 comes later. So yeah, all legit, and it's just scummy.
Yeah,
scummy.
One terrible system to force people to play into your online system that don't want to. Second, having a rotating system. It's like, how often are you rotating? Is it going to be every week? There may be people that jump into the game, play it for a week, beat the game, do everything that they want to do in it, and never, and like not have the opportunity. Like, what if somebody's favorite Pokemon is Chestnut?
Yeah.
And they don't even have the opportunity to Mega Evolve them, which is something they may have been looking forward to. Because even if they were like, okay, well, I guess I'll play the online so that I can do that.
Not even available.
And then it's not even available to them.
That's scummy, man.
It's like,
you breaking it down like that really makes it even more scummy.
Because it's one where I'm generally not a big fan of the Kalos starters.
Yeah.
They're
fine.
Some people love them. I don't care for them. I've played through the Kalos quite a few times actually. Generally like the region, but it's one where I never liked the starters. I like never used them in any, like even my casual playthroughs or anything. So it's one where I don't necessarily care about them getting megas, but it's one where I mean generally when Amon would get a mega, I mean you use it. It's like you would typically use it just to do it. It's something new. You want to see how it feels. It could be one where it's like you may not like may not like the mod itself, but the mega you like, so you try playing with it.
Right.
But not even having the option to. Like I said, there'll be plenty of people that play the game, maybe would have wanted to do the mega evolution, or like use it in their playthrough,
Yeah.
and will never be able to because by the time it becomes available to them, they'll be done playing the game.
Yeah, they'll lose interest or be like, I got other stuff that came out or whatever. Yeah.
Because it's one where I'm looking forward to Legends coming out, but it's also one where there are so many games coming out in the next month and a half where I'm like, I'm gonna play Legends for about I'm gonna play it as much as I can for about a week,
Mm-hmm.
and then other stuff's gonna be there.
Right around the window.
It's like other stuff's gonna be coming out,
around
or
the
there's gonna
corner.
be games that I haven't finished yet, because depending on how long the game is, may not be done with Digimon yet,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll pivot to Pokemon to play it for a bit, but it's one where if I finish Legend, like the story of Legends and that, and then it's like, okay, well, you can run around and do all the rest of this stuff. Or I can go back and play Digimon.
Right.
Probably going to go back and play Digimon.
Right.
And I feel like a lot of people are probably going to be that way, where
Yeah.
they're like, there's something else I would rather do than run around for 10 or 20 more hours dicking around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, everything about it is a lot of red flags have been raised. It's still going to be an enjoyable game if you're a Pokemon fan, but I'm a little pissed that I'm going to have to drop more money at launch, because I'm already buying the game twice for me and Christina. Now it's like, okay, well, I got to get the DLC now because I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play the DLC.
You don't even have to buy the DLC when it first comes out because you got to beat the game first.
I mean,
anyway.
That's true too. That's true too. So no, overall, kind of scummy. Not kind of, is scummy. Is scummy. Not a fan of the approach on things, but Nintendo realizes this. Pokemon's too big to fail, so they're just gonna do whatever they want at this point and keep doing shit like this and keep testing the wall because this is the first time they've announced paid DLC before a game's even come out. First time.
I mean,
they continue to dip their toes further in. How much can we get away with?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Chances of me buying this DLC for Legends very small.
Yeah.
It would have been small regardless, but it's one where honestly, I'm not buying it, and then I'll wait for you to play through it and tell me if there's anything even worth doing in it.
That's fair because it might just be a lot of grindy stuff anyway.
Yeah. If it's one where it's like
they showed a lot of Mega Stones, so it's probably just a way to access all Megas and plus new Megas. That's probably all it is.
It's one where if it's well, that's the other thing is it's like if it's a way to get all the Mega Stones. I mean that's a shitty thing to do to announce a bunch of new Megas available for your game that's coming out and then lock it all behind a DLC.
Facts.
So it's like if that's the case, I guess I'm just gonna use normal Megas or all the previous ones.
Yeah, or the whatever other new ones that are announced, like Halucha. Shout out to Halucha, he looks cool.